Let's try this again. This last time the computer died. Might be time for a new computer. Well, actually, I use a crappy old laptop and I build really powerful systems for other people. So it's time for me to build a computer for myself, which I have not done for a long time. I kind of look forward to it. Got some ideas. I'm bored, really bored. Shane Betty in here. What you doing tonight? Speak and let yourself be known. I don't know what happened if you were in here earlier. The computer just kind of died. Didn't really say why, but it's pretty old. It'll talk to me later. Yeah, I'm really bored. Damn it. Come here. This little drone. Get back over there. They're really bored, doing nothing. Cause the cat was right. Where to start first? I really don't know anymore in this room. The fuck is that? Sounds like a fishing boat going through town. Really weird, like a boat motor. What the hell would a boat motor be going off of dry land at 2:30 in the morning? Curious. Hey, St. Casper, how you doing? What in the hell was that stream I was in earlier, Casper? That was some weird shit. Can't co-sign to that. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's too creepy for me. kind of sick too. Well, that's good. I would not think so, St. Casper. I don't think that would be the kind of place to be. Just gave me a negative vibe. And it's creepy. It's weird. I didn't like it. To each their own, but that was my instinct and opinion. So, what are you into tonight, Casper? Mm-hmm. Down, down, down. As long as it's not creepy. I don't like no perverted stuff. Ah, there's nothing wrong with that. I was thinking about getting rid of some of my toys in here. Dun, 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 dun. Got more stuff than I can use, really. I need to clear some space and make some extra cash. Take a trip or something. I think that's what I'll do. Well, I know it's what I'm going to do soon. I'm going to go to Kings Island or Kings Dominion Amusement Park. One of the two. One's in near Cincinnati or on Mason, Ohio, and the other one is in Doswell, Virginia. So I go to both. I don't really know which one to go to yet. Kind of leaning towards going to Kings Island in Ohio, even though Kings Dominion's my home park and I love it. It's just there's only really one ride left there that interests me anymore. That's to go to ride the Twisted Timbers, and to have only one ride that you enjoyed at a whole park is kind of. But the Halloween haunt will be there with the different mazes and all the Halloween theming at those parks and stuff are excellent. I've always liked that kind of stuff since I was a little kid. However, it is not the place to take a little kid by no means. It is not, it's not scary for an adult like myself, but it's cool. But to a child, very, very terrifying. And to some adults, actually, which is crazy. I had to lead a large man out of the one of the areas one time because he was so afraid. He literally held onto my shoulder and shook. And this man was, I think he was bigger than I was almost, or taller almost. And I'm 6'2". And I was like, "Yeah, man, I got you. I help you, whatever you need, I get you out of this." And I'm like, "Are you serious or are you just messing with me?" And I could tell by the way his hand was shaking, he was serious. And I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." I couldn't believe it, but he was really freaking out. And after I got to the end, his little brother standing there. It reminded me of my little brother because he was talking shit. He was like, "You got your hand on that white man's shoulder and all this shit." And you're talking all this mad smack. And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. I just helped the dude and walked off. But I was like, it was a strange experience. I never really understood why he was afraid, but he was terrified of something and that was there in that one area. But after he got out of that, he seemed to be okay. But he was literally terrified of it. And it wasn't nothing that bad, nothing striking. I think it was like a bayou, or however you pronounce it, scene with like snakes, swamps, the river, but it's all animatronic or fake, completely static stuff, not something to terrify an adult man, but he was legitimately scared. But it don't really matter, I guess. But doing stuff and going to places and stuff like that's important because it builds structure for families and gives you something to look forward to, something to do. Kind of marks your clock on your calendar when you do stuff annually, for the seasons and such. Do, 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 do. It's pretty much the marker of fall for us is when we go to the haunt or multiple haunts some years. I have no idea. Didn't really matter. If you're in that bad of shape, I'll help you. It doesn't matter who you are. It was just a strange request because that was years ago. I literally thought the dude was messing with me to start with, like he was trying to pull some kind of practical joke by acting like he was terrified or something, or put something on my shoulder or whatever. And I was like, no, he's literally terrified. Terrified. I don't know, man. I've seen different things and stuff. UFO, I don't know if I'd say that. Classified. I'm really bored tonight, but I feel a lot better, so that's good. I'm not clear. Rage and Cajun. Speaking of the swamp in the south, how you doing? We were just talking about that. How strange. Somebody just walked by on the sidewalk. Odd at this hour. 2:40 a.m. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna look out the window and make sure my vehicle's not being messed with. Anybody's still here, huh? There's definitely something strange going on outside. Definitely something very strange. I can feel it. Not only can I feel it, I hear it and see strange. Somebody has sounds like not a dirt bike, but almost. Maybe it is a dirt bike. I don't know, but they're just setting back a ribbon it as loud as they can for no friggin' reason. You can probably hear it on the mic. I look across the road and well, 2:45 p.m. in the morning, the church lights are on. I can see through the stained glass, and that's irregular because they're not on at this time of night. And then I see some strange dude walking by. And I noticed him, so I almost want to go investigate this and go in the back alley where my other cars are and make sure they're not being messed with. I'm afraid of some crackhead trying to take my radio, and then I might have to take his life. So I'm gonna go back and make sure that my shit's under control, and I'll be back shortly. Mm-hmm. Where is my big knife? Mm-hmm. Shut up, puppy. Yes, girl. Anybody still here? Oh, just got done with my patrol of the neighborhood. Interesting. As I'm walking through the darkened alley, I see a shape crouched down by the trash cans, and I'm like, is that a person or is it a dog? The closer I got to it, I could tell it was a person. I said, hey, who is it? I said, it's me. Who the hell are you in the darkness crouching? Identify yourself. He come up out of there. He's like, this is my house. I'm trying to figure out who's making that loud noise out here and why. And I'm like, well, where do you think it's coming from? He's like, house up there is working on a boiler or something, wide open, 3 o'clock in the morning almost. I'm like, that's unfucking acceptable, buddy. Fucker up there drinking and shit. I didn't say shit. I guess he saw me coming. I shut it off. And that's a good thing, too. Because I'm ready to whoop somebody's ass. Don't really matter who, just as long as it qualifies as justified. But I'll make my presence known. Five minutes, huh? All right, man. No problem. I'm just chilling in here, trying to come down from my little adrenaline thing there. Oh man, good stuff. Oh shit. I knew when I looked across the street and saw that the church lights were on at, almost 3 a.m. And then all this loud noise. I'm like, something in the neighborhood I could feel. I'm like, something's going on. I gotta check this shit out. Sometimes you just gotta get up and go. The only question is knife, shotgun, or open hand. Oh, good Lord, that dog sounds like it's been left forever on a deserted island. Wiener dogs, man, separation anxiety. Dog's 15 years old, crying like a puppy in there because I'm in another room. Little puppy hush. I'll be in there soon. Little puppy hush, or I'll hit you with a broom. Just joking with it rhyme. Put up, buttercup. Typical buttercup. Hush. Be in there in a minute. Go lay down. Get under your blanket. You old wiener dog. Weenie. I don't care. Lay down. kid. Wiener dogs sure as hell are. They're funny just looking at them. She knows I'm just in the next room and she's cried for an hour straight. She can hear me talk, but she got to lay there and cry. She can't come in here because she likes to eat firecrackers. And I'm sure that's not good for her or my firecrackers. That'd be crazy. Dog get it M80, blown up wiener dog. Microwaved it too long, and it blows out on the end. That's messed up. It's funny. They definitely have been, man. Well, started first that they would chew the electrical wiring on stuff like, hooked up to the television set when we leave them home by themselves. So then I'm like, well, I can't allow them to do that. The next time I had to leave the house, I was like, I'm going to put them in the bathroom and just shut the door. I'm like, they won't really be able to damage anything in here. And I was wrong about that because they chewed through the wall, literally through the sheetrock, through the insulation, and out the other side. I was crying in the living room when I got home. Now, the wires weren't chewed, but I had a big hole in my damn wall. Wiener dogs can go anywhere. That's why I can't let them outside in the yard. They can zip underneath the fence and like that. You'd have to make it wiener dog proof, and that'd be expensive. You have to make it anywhere a weasel can't go. Dude, holding a foiler wide open at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning is unacceptable. With no muffler or nothing. Shit. He's at it again. Oh, you can't deal with drunk people. Well, you can. It's just ain't getting paid to. Hey, what size you need? I do have a lot of computer fans, my friend. I wouldn't mind donating one to you. I don't know you know or not, but I'm a system builder. I build computers and uh, nice ones, glass, lighting, the whole nine, and fast as hell too. But I usually end up with a lot of spare parts, especially fans. Take the regular plastic factory fan out and put something nicer in. Because I use them for different projects and stuff. I've hooked them up to people's amplifiers on their radios and stuff, like their base stations, to help keep them cool. And it works. And if you put one of the lighted ones up there, it makes a nice little neon glow, which looks cool. I think. Large Mandarin Red Dragon Snaps. Da-da-da. I'm bored as shit. It is slow tonight for Saturday, but I guess it's technically Sunday. Yes, it's true. What's the maximum size it can be? What's the smallest? When you say housing and everything, do you mean like the structure around the fan? Hold on a second. I'll get some examples. Believe me, it shouldn't take me but a minute. Where's my box of random parts? Damn it. Well, maybe 2 minutes. Hold on. Damn, there's my ICP shirt I've been looking for. Well, where's my flashlight? Well, I don't think it'd really be necessary if I could ever find one. Because they have like a 4 mounting screw bracket on each corner that you could screw into just about anything. Already, that's how you attach them to the computer frame. So it should attach to whatever you need, more or less. I don't know where the boxes are, man, but I think I got what would work for you perfect. Hold on. Oh, doo doo doo. A drunk man running through the neighborhood on a motorcycle is not good at 3 o'clock in the morning. We got something for that. Just in case. Let's add a few more. Now, see, this is the perfect situation for these small shells. You take your shot probability of 5 rounds to 11. We got there. I wasn't counting. Homie, don't play that. Just in case my middle name. Excuse me, what? I was preoccupied for a second. It's always good to be prepared. That was always the Boy Scout motto, you know that? Always be prepared. Mhm. Indeed, indeed. Well, when you have I don't know who this person is. Apparently, they live up on the mountain. They have a bike or a four-wheeler or some shit that's really fucking loud. Doesn't sound like a bike, but and drunk. Hmm. Most of the times, I can handle the situation without the need of something else, but it's always good to have something else, like if the iron drain pipe failed behind the door or something, you know. There's a good business opportunity in this neighborhood for me to sell security systems. I know that. I could buy the components from China, assemble a nice security system for probably under $75. I mean, really nice, like really good cameras, DVR, the whole nine for cost me probably about 75, $85 plus my labor, which is just, connecting components together more or less was no big deal. And then find two dudes to do the installation, and we could clean up just putting up cameras in this town because people would pay us well to do it. There's a definite need. There's a lot of security companies, but they're all expensive and have monitoring fees and all that other horse shit. And I'm like, I'll sell you the system. You do with it what you want. Here it is. See what I can make. Man, when I'm in here poking around tomorrow, I'll grab a few of what I got laying around. We'll see if I have anything for you that'll work, because I really should here somewhere. It's just under this table or under this desk so far. Right now, I don't want to crawl under there and look. But I have a box that's just full of fans. It probably has 50 different fans in it. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Especially when it's a good product at a good price. It gets around quick. I don't know the hardest part, actually, and it sounds bad, but making it simple enough for the local people to use. That's my biggest problem. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, the one, how you doing? Mm-hmm. 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 Damn. And that sucks, man. I know what that's like. Trust me. I know what that's like. I'm a fucking expert. I think I'll be able to sleep tonight, though, or this morning. I'm like 4.5 days. I got 2 hours of sleep this morning, which made me feel better than I have in a while. But I think I'm finally tired tonight. Just want to make sure that the craziness in the neighborhood is calm before I rest. If I wake up and it's not, that's what this thing here is for. Damn. You need to go to the doctor or hospital, dude. That could be serious. Or you know that, or I don't know. But if you haven't felt that feeling before and you don't have a health issue that you know of, you should go to an ER immediately. This is coming from just somebody that's an EMT and first aid instructor. I'd take any opportunity I could to get out of work when I worked for the Department of Military Affairs and the prison system, and a lot of classes were available to me, so I took every class I possibly could, if I liked it or not, just for a break from the reality of where I was at for a while, because it was a separate compound than the main compound. And it was nice to get to a more, wouldn't say lower security, because none of it's low security, but less access area, to get away from the shit for a minute. It was refreshing. So I took all the classes I could. Mm. Hey, surgery shit, man. 27% complication rate. It's one of the well, I think it is the highest complication rate other than brain surgery or some shit like that. But I mean, some people I've heard great things, help them out 100% and normal life again, all that shit. But more than not, I hear people say I'm more messed up now than I was before I started. And I hear that a lot more when they're talking about back issues, back problems. And this is something I know a lot about because my back was all jacked up as well. It's just a festival of pain in my world, but it's been like that for over a decade. So I find ways to deal with it, but sometimes it's overpowering and it just has to, run its course and try to make it through. You know, it's definitely, it's a bitch. Right, no other way to sum it up. Just got to pull that shit out of you, man, and have the strength to carry on like the Eminem song. Germany, well, probably. I was talking about U.S., and that's for several years ago as well. I'm not quoting the current numbers or anything. I'm just saying the complication rate was quite high compared to you know, other medical surgeries, comparative difficulty. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's bad, man. The first time I hurt my back was when I was building my car, and I had just picked up this 350 automatic you know, full of transmission fluid, torque converters full. I don't know how much this thing weighed full like that, probably close to 300 pounds. I'd move it around by myself. I didn't have anybody to help, and I moved it no problem several times. And I went to pick it up, and I thought I'd been shot because I just ended up on the ground. And I woke up on the ground. Damn, I've been shot because it was deer season, and it wasn't that I'd been shot. It's just my back had went out like that. And I couldn't move my lower part of my body, my legs and shit wouldn't hard. I mean, they would move, but they wasn't doing what I was telling them to. And I'm trying to get up, they're just kicking around. I'm like, oh, this is unsettling. But it was also November, and nobody noticed that I was gone for after dark, still working on the car, because I wasn't in a garage outside. So I've been laying on the ground for like 4 hours at this point. Every time I try to get up, the pain would be so bad that I'd wake up back on the ground because I had to pass out. And I literally had to pretty much crawl back to the fucking house in between passing out. That was the beautiful part of it. But I get to the house, I'm like, I'll be all right. I don't need to go to the hospital or nothing. And I didn't, but later on in life, that back injury reappeared and just got worse from there. Yeah, if you come out alive, you're going to come out broke regardless. Chronic pain, oh God, that's a complicated subject these days, or has been for a while, mostly because the abuse of the medication. Because of the drug addicts and stuff like that, it keeps the medication out of the hands of the people that it was invented for and intended for. And then you have to fight and convince and finally find a doctor that will believe that you're not just a drug addict trying to get these medications. That's your first hurdle. And it's just a nightmare. Or at least here in West Virginia, because of all the overdoses and all the drug bullshit. It's gotten really bad to get a prescription here. My condition is so bad that I don't have a problem getting prescriptions anymore. I can pretty much ask for anything I want because of where my health and shit is. But it took a long time to find a doctor that was that number one powerful to where when she says shit, people get up and move. I don't know what kind of influence she has, but it must be pretty strong. And two, she was intelligent enough to understand and see what was real and what was horseshit. And she was angry because of the way I had been treated for so long. So it was refreshing. It really was to find a doctor that actually gave a shit and then had the power to do something about it. Because I had doctors in the past that would, they would feel really bad about it. Just tell you, well, there's nothing we can do but pain management, but we don't do that here. I can shit you not. I would drive sometimes for 3 hours and hundreds of miles to see a specialist just to walk in and be like, well, the only thing that help you is chronic pain management, but I don't know any place that does that. You have a good day. What? What do you mean? Who? Where? They're gone. You're just sitting there like, I drove 3 hours for this shit. You know, I swear. Expect to run around to your life is all I can tell you. Or that's the way it is here. Partially because of the drug addicts, and well, mostly because of the drug addicts. Because they say West Virginia, where I'm from, here is the capital of overdose deaths, which is a sad thing to me, but it's just because people are poor and stupid, I guess. Hey, Excel Fireworks, how you doing, man? I was telling them I think I got an idea that'll make me some money to fund my firework tip, man. I'm make and sell security systems. I just got to find a couple dependable guys that can climb a ladder and use a screwdriver to attach the cameras to the houses and stuff. I'll build the systems here, parts I order from China if Trump ain't fucked that up too much already with tariffs and all that other horse shit. I can build the system for about $75 with installation fee. Shit, basic system about $500. People will be getting a deal, and I've been making some cash. It's a nice system too. Like, yeah, here I have some cameras here as an example. If I could show them, because my webcam, I need to get a new one. It sucks. I literally am using this webcam as one that I just dug out of an old box of wires I had. So I might actually want to get one that's for YouTube. See if the camera example. You know, pretty nice little camera for the price. And all the mounting hardware and everything comes with it. It's got pretty good night vision. I think it'll work because there's definitely a need. I've been asked by several people if I could put together a security system that was affordable. Not only is it affordable, but it works really good, really well. I've tested this board now for going on 3 years, and the cameras and open environment and everything, and they're fine. Now, it's hard to tell you. Electronics, you can't guarantee, all of them will do like that. But so far, 2 different systems running in 2 different places for the same time period has performed 100% over that period. All right, well, try to get you some sleep, man, and good luck, man. Really, I mean that. Good luck. Take care of yourself. I wish I could help you because I've been there, brother. Well, hell, I am there. But just try to do whatever you got to do, man. Find your happy place. I got some security right here. It's a pump action security system. Some jackass that's all liquored up and he's running around on a loud 4-wheeler with no muffler or some shit. I see a car creeping by with bright lights. It's probably the police. As I'm patrolling around the neighborhood, I see this guy crouched right between the fence and the trash cans. And I'm like, okay, this guy can't be up to anything good. I said, hey. He's like, who is that? I said, it's me. And he's like, who, me? And I said, yeah, who the hell are you crouching down in the darkness over there? Identify yourself. He stood up. He's like, this is my house over here. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, man. I just wanted to make sure, crouching in the darkness, hiding behind a trash can, like I was thinking, well, this dude can't be up to anything good at 3 o'clock in the morning, but it was cool. I think he was just scared when he saw me coming. I have that effect on people, especially in the darkness. Good morning, Marvelous Lighting. How you doing? Wonder how Mother Nature out there in California is doing. She's a really nice lady. She's always really nice. She's really pretty too. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I've already got the package together and I've got several working systems. It's just a matter of finding 2 guys that can climb a ladder and use a screwdriver that'll show up for work every day, definitively, is the hard part. I am going to do the business side and build the systems, assemble them, test them, all that. Yeah, oversee will oversee the installation of the other guys and stuff, and do the final connections and stuff myself. Just the labor part of it, I'll have to get a couple dudes. Normally, I'd be able to do that kind of thing by myself, but I can't do that stuff by myself anymore. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna start out with the basic 4 camera system, and you can go up from there depending, because the same system will, I think, operate eight 8 cameras for the standard system, but it'll come with 4, so you can even upgrade your and buy more cameras, which I will sell separately. Hell, if it worked well enough, I might turn the part of the pyro cave here into the security cave if I make enough money, where they can come and pick out what they want. Just want to be able to finance stuff, just like everybody else, trying to make the dollar, but instead of trying to steal it from somebody else, I'm actually trying to think of a way to earn it, which is rare. Crooked ass people, I swear. Pisses me off, man. I'm sure it pisses you off, XL. You deal with people all the time. Public sucks. I noticed you also run into a lot of people that are quite liquored up by the time they get to the fireworks store. That's what gave them the idea to stop the fireworks. Oh man, I'm fucked up. It's some fireworks. You know that guy. I'm sure you do, XL. Well, there's people, because there's quite a bit of them. As long as you're spending money not causing problems, I don't give a shit. You couldn't give a shit, man. It's like the #1 customer. After the stoner, man. Oh man, I'm ripped. Let's get some fireworks, man. You know the stoner because he's the guy that's getting like the $1.29 item that you're wrapping up for him. But when his mom gives him some more money, he's gonna be back to get some more shit. You can recognize the stoner by the smell and his lack of income most of the time. That's not always the case. Got these new little 12 gauge rounds. You seen the new mini round? I don't know if you're a gun guy, but the new little 12 gauge round for home defense is pretty sweet. It's just this big. That's what my home security system uses for inside the house. That way, you can take care of business without over penetration into another room. So it's really good for if I have to fire my weapon indoors, for home defense purposes and whatnot. Because even though a lot of people think that a gun is an evil thing, the gun is just a tool. It's the person behind the gun and their intentions that's important. Don't overlook things and demonize the gun, because even without a gun, those people would still be doing the similar shit. Look over at China and shit, where they come out with a knife and kill 7 or 8 fuckers before they even get taken down. If people want to commit murder and they have evil in their heart, they're going to do it. taking it away ain't going to change shit. It might even make it worse, if you could believe that. Yeah, but they're really good. I tried them out today. Really consistent. I was getting really good damage too. I was impressed. Not to mention, instead of 5 rounds, my gun will hold 11. Mm-hmm. If I was facing something like that, outside of the home, I've got other things for that. The shotgun's for indoors. It's the best weapon, in my opinion. And, well, I wouldn't say professional, but my experience is pretty vast when it comes to shotguns and stuff. Just from growing up with them. I mean, I'm not an expert on by far, but just I've been familiar and had them around since I could remember. That's all. I tell you what, man, the black market and everything that's going on, it hurts me to say it as a pyro, but it needs to stop. I know it shocked people probably around the world to hear me say that, but if anybody actually heard me say that, but it's gotten out of control, I do believe. There's too much powerful product that's out on the street right now. And that's just me saying the truth. It really is. It worries me because pyros don't follow the code anymore. They don't keep their mouth shut, keep shit secret. Some of us have actually sold the whole damn hobby out and probably gotten people injured in the process. But their subs are going through the fucking roof. I know one pyro individual, I'm not mentioning names, but go on a nationwide road trip, video camera, where it is, the name of the store, the shelf where it's at, the item, show you how badass this thing actually is. You can get it right here. Yeah, they got it right there. And so did a lot of those businesses too when they busted the fucking raid. And there was a coalition between where this guy done a video and been and where people were getting busted. Not to mention, how many children or little people that weren't ready for that kind of firework got their fucking hand blown off because they saw something on YouTube. Well, I want to make double damn sure, yeah, double damn sure ought to be my catchphrase, that I don't cause no harm to no children or no dumbass because he saw something cool on my channel. It is getting in the wrong hands. Now, I love the fucking black market as far as being able to get unique and powerful items, but I'm ready for unique and powerful items from fucking with fireworks for 25 years. And I'm not going to say I'm an expert in that either, but I've been messing with it for a long damn time. There's people that just, hell, there's grown adults before. I don't feel comfortable selling them a festival ball kit because I know they're probably going to put it in there upside down because you can tell they're that fucking stupid. And then I couldn't, with good conscience, sell anybody any of the shit or half the shit that I've seen. That, and I wouldn't want to go to prison or be indicted over it or any other of the multiple federal offenses you could get for selling shit like that. If I sold stuff like that, it would only be to trusted, known people that, the way the system used to work, that got to go in the back room and look at the good shit. But no, can't have that no more. We gotta fucking run our mouths and tell everybody everything, and not only ruin the hobby that you love or supposed to love, but there's going to be people getting hurt, most likely children. And I'm not going to add to that. So from now on, all my videos, anything cool or anything dangerous is going to be 18 plus on the age restriction. Now I know that ain't going to stop no kid because it never stopped me. But just any little thing I can do to help secure my channel as far as that goes is going to be my goal. It always has been, but I'm going to make sure even more so. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. There's already, with the rumors of how the embargo will be next year, it's, I don't know. Tell you what I've seen, buddy. It's interesting. I watched this stupid G8 stuff with Putin and Trump. And do you notice that little handshake, that micro, well, it wasn't really a micro, but the little laugh that Putin did and the expression on his face? I could read exactly what was going through his mind at this time. He was thinking, oh my God, I cannot believe this is working. That's what flashed to his mind. This is all fucking some kind of a bullshit engineered thing, man, for real. Puppet indeed. Puppet and fucking deed. I worked in a prison system. I know a bitch when I see one. And he come out of there, Putin's bitch. Why, how, I don't know. And that's what concerns me. Well, let's hope it don't. But then again, like I said, the whole boom thing, man, people need to slow their fucking roll. People are getting hurt more so, which just draws more heat on the rest of us that are trying to follow the fucking code, you know? That's what I was talking about, wanting to get a group of trusted individuals together you didn't have to worry about. But then you end up creating the same kind of hierarchy bullshit that I don't like. So I don't know what a person does. That's the reason why I can't go to any of them professional shoots or what is it, PGI or whatever the hell that shit's called. You know what I'm talking about. You always got somebody talking about safety or some old guy that I'd like to watch him make his shit and have his experience, but I'm not gonna be treated like some child while I'm doing it. I like to go out there and blow shit up. I mean, yeah, think it through, but you ain't got to wear a fireproof coat and have your hair wet down, 4-leaf clover in your fucking pocket, and a fire extinguisher shoved up your ass. And you don't need all that stuff. You really don't. Yeah. Just imagine if one of them was something, because of something you had said. That'd kill me, man. So I'm gonna make sure and try to do what I can to, if y'all see me fucking up, let me know. But my goal, is to try to lock it down. I can't control what other people do, but I can control mine. So I'm putting I don't think I have any kid fans. I don't think anyway, but I'm gonna put it on there. I don't think I have any fans. Period. You know what I mean. I've been rolling around on YouTube and exploring different places, and it's a strange place out there, boys and girls. I've seen some strange people, talk to some strange things and everything. It's really weird. Yeah, I know how I said it, and I meant it that way too. Yeah, well, it puts it down on us all, man. I like the black market material. I do. It's a lot easier than going through the horse shit of buying something legal. That's sad to say, but it's true. It's usually, about the same price after you get to all the horse shit. I can get the same or better most of the time than you're going to be able to buy it for 1.3 anyway. But it's going to be ruined for us all because of some jackass. Or jackass is. It's one of the things that bothers me about this younger generation. They just don't seem to have no boundaries when it comes to that shit. But they can see somebody walk by with a cigarette and they're triggered. Fuck off, Damn. This new generation that they never accept themselves to any kind of trauma or any kind of issues or any kind of conflict in their life. I don't know what the hell they're going to grow up to become, but it's not going to be good. We can't let ourselves become a nation of pussies. Because if we do, the rest of the world's just going to eat our ass. That's the way it works. In an ideal world, sure, you could be an idyllic hippie all day long. It's a good thing. Have goals, have beliefs. I'm all for it. In the real world, that shit don't work. Peace is great, but you have a gun in your back pocket just in case. This shit don't work that way. Yep. Indeed, man. I tried these little mini 12 gauge shells today and they were awesome. Definitely would stop anybody that you needed to without going through the wall and, maybe hitting a family member in another room. Like if you had a break in, somebody's coming, you could confidently put their ass down and wouldn't have to worry too much about your firing route. You still want to avoid the area, but you're going to be good as long as you hit the person. But I wouldn't say you don't have to worry about over penetration with these rounds. It's still a factor, but if you can shoot the person, you don't have to worry about over penetration. As much. Oh, sorry. I just had to check the perimeter real quick. Hell yeah, man. TNT can eat a bag of dicks. No, not a bag of dicks. 2 bags. Of dicks. Damn, man. Well, I don't know about you, but weather's going to be getting chillier here pretty soon. This part of the country, hopefully. I'm looking forward to going to the haunt at the amusement park for the first time. That's what marks fall for me out of all things, which who would believe, but I love amusement parks. And my favorite time of year is Halloween haunt because I like Halloween. I like all the cool decorations. And you're not sweating your balls off the whole time you're walking around. It's actually usually a comfortable temperature, which is nice. And they stay open later normally. Yeah, 24 Ks. 24 1. Little 200-gram dick. I might quit doing that. People are like, what the fuck are you doing? It's crazy. I realized I had bought an entire case of these badass firecrackers. That's the name of them from Pyro, and I hadn't opened a single brick, man. I'd either gave away or traded or whatever every brick in the whole case except for two. I was surprised by that because usually I'm stuck with a lot of extra firecrackers, and not with these. So that means they must be pretty good. That or the packaging sells them because they got the nice blue wrap and everything. Packaging does sell. I mean, all I do is ask Black Cat because the fireworks are sure as hell not that good. Not anymore. But their marketing's top notch. Actually obnoxious these days. They should talk to Pyro before they do their marketing. It could help them a lot. Indeed. Yeah, I hear you. It's a definite cheap, bonus. Plus, you can find some really good ones too, without paying a fortune for it. When you buy it by the case, wholesale firecrackers are. I'm not going to say almost free, but you're not going to make money off of them. Really, not much, but it's something people expect, and it doesn't cost a lot. These are good. I like these by Shogun. They seem to have a little bit more extra power than your off the shelf firecracker, but not by enough to make it particularly dangerous or anything. But it just makes it good. That and the waterproofing, it's always cool to be able to throw them in and watch them pop under the water. That's what I was trying to say. I'm off today, big time. Damn, it must be heavy on the turntable. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Two of my favorite things right there. Really good condition, rice paper and everything. I keep them in the bag. I put the bag. Where's shelf 2.5? That's the messy shelf, but that's the one that's going to be for good firecrackers. Different collectible, older type of, DOT and all that good shit. I don't even like to store these around my firecrackers because these snap pops, I know the chance to be light, but just anything that goes off with the pressure like that, I don't like to have around stacks of towers of firecrackers. I don't know why. The chances of it actually causing an explosion or something, even if you hit it and tried to set it off close to something, would be nil, but shit happens. I think that was part of the reason why they're being banned or was banned or something about those snap pops. Because I know people was buying the shit out of them for a while for some reason. I mean, they're cool, but they're really buying the hell out of them. I'll tell you what's funny, dude. So I wake up because I hear this thump, thump, thump noise. And Princess Cootie-Coon, one of my kitties, she had stole a pack of bottle rockets. And instead of carrying it off in her mouth, she's got it clamped in between two paws, standing on her hind legs, walking across the floor, carrying it out of the room. I'm like, that cat looks like a monkey stealing my shit. She had the bottle rockets firmly grasped. And she loves to get them and put them on the floor because they'll spin around. So she'll steal a pack of rockets if she sees them. People don't believe it. I put a pack of rockets out. I'm like, oh, wait till she sees it. As soon as she does, man, they're hers. The way she carries them is just the funny part. cute. She also loves drinking straws. Sometimes I'll bring a straw back from a restaurant and somebody look at me funny when I put a straw in my pocket. I'm like, it's for my cat. And they look at me as a stranger. I don't give a shit. They keep looking at me, then they're going to get hurt. Past the sociable limit. I don't know where that's at, but wherever I get uncomfortable, I'm hurt. Oh, shit. From now on, Hillbilly Pyro takes care of business. Kick ass, take names, all that. Oh, don't fall back there, you bastard. Yeah, the little gas pump is gonna fall over. No, if that jackass wants to keep running up a motor at this time of night, if I could, I got pinpointed on the mountain where the shit's coming from. I got something to send up there that'll stop that shit. One of these Predator rockets on the right trajectory could be quite impressive in the darkness, I'm sure. That's fucked up, man. Go get those straws. That's fucked up. Yeah, man, we still get straws and plastic bags, all that good stuff. You know, generalized freedom and all. You know these big shot Roman candles? Actually, I think they've been burnt now this year, but I don't remember, so I can't say. But I haven't tried these yet. I want to try this thing, man, because it looks sweet. Down with the clown, bitches. 8 shot. Wonder how good it is, because I've heard it's pretty good. Shooting fireworks at alcoholic asshole. That's what the title would be, too. Don't know who you are, but fuck you. That's a hell of a first interaction with an individual. Hey, I live down the hill, by the way. Fuck you. I'm gonna start just being me with people, man. If they can't handle it, that's their problem. I'm gonna quit hiding and being nice and whatever. It's just people are gonna get what I am. So they could either stay and like it or they can just go the fuck away. I don't care, YouTube or real life. You know, that's how I feel about it. I'm talking about being triggered. I hate that fucking word. This new generation's a bunch of candy asses. I mean, most of them. There's a few, but very few in there that can actually handle a situation or stress without going to pieces in their little bubble. I haven't never seen nothing like it. I mean, I know the older generation said that Generation X was pieces of shit, and you know we wasn't going to do this, and we wasn't going to do that. Well, we've done pretty damn well until now. I don't know what created this shit. Technology, mostly cell phones. Cell phones keep people disconnected from the real world, and now they just totally want to check out of it. And technology pretty much can if you want, but eventually it's not good for a nation. It's not good for a person, but it's definitely going to take its toll on a nation. I don't know. I like to be concerned. Keep an eye on shit. Yeah. Actually, no. It Just has a clown on it. But this is the boomstick. It is huge. Yes, it is yours. It's a very, very big ornamental saw. Yes, it is very large. That is what she said, indeed. Then go come again. Damn it, the number was right there, but pretty sure this one already got burned anyway. But I'm gonna keep the wrapper. Gonna keep the wrapper on that one because another pyro gave me that. Gave that to me. Came to my birthday party, which was really cool. But he let me have this to try it out later on, and I haven't tried it out yet. I think I'll use it for, what is it, coming up Labor Day or whatever. Yeah, I haven't tried one yet, but I've heard good things. I'll tell you what, I've got these other camouflage, so to speak, candles. Hold on, let me put my finger over the fucking number. I'll show enough for you guys to know what the fuck it is. But that Roman candle there, those are really nice. Really good candles. Very loud. More impressive than I was expecting them to be due to their size and everything. I mean, they're not small, but they're not giant either. Hell yeah, man. I don't need an excuse to set off fireworks here because it's unlimited and I love them. But a holiday makes it even better. Man, personally, for me, if I could find a case of these Predator rockets, I would love to get a case or two. I'd pay a good price for them. I mean, not a sucker price, but I'd pay a good price for a couple cases. I really like these sons of bitches. They're about as big as I want a rocket to be, honestly. That's just right where I like to be. It's not too big, it's not too small. Right there, it's good. But actually, it may be leaning towards the side of being too big even for my taste. Because I've had a couple malfunctions out of these rockets, and they're too big to be having malfunctions. But I really like them. That's another thing that makes a lot of these products a little extra dangerous. Some of them's reliability, like the beep beep kind of rockets, highly dangerous. I only have one of them, but I keep it as a souvenir. I wanted to get a pack and collect all cartoon-based fireworks. That's a personal goal. I'd like to get all of those and have a corner, just for that. And then if I can get all those, then I'm gonna go for all the Star Wars ones. And then after I get all those, I'll go for all the Star Trek. And I'll just have my corner of unique collections, not cases of the item, but an example or two, like a full pack example. But just one of my personal little goals, Then these red tip rockets are fucking awesome.
2019 for me was a year of disappointment because of the rain and rockets. That's what my pyro season 2019 brings to mind. First, the rain, because I was so disappointed with the fucking torrential downpours on the 4th of July. But I got more rockets this year than I think I've ever bought in my life. And I'm like, the year before I had bottle rockets and a few this and that rockets, nothing special, but I normally don't because the way the way my shoot sight is, it's at an angle trajectory towards the crowd to where a lot of the sticks come down in the crowd area. And it's not good to have flying spears coming at you at night. So I just don't use them much, but I want to have to. Well, I've been shooting the hell out of them, mostly giving them away. You know, the cheaper stuff, like the painkiller blue tip rockets that I got that look like good rockets, but they're not. I mean, they're not bad or anything. And then these freight train rockets. I don't know. Them painkiller rockets, I'd say maybe they are bad. If they take off and they're successful, which most of them are, they're pretty good. But they seem to have a high failure rate for having the payload go off on the launch pad. And then, if you're lucky, the fucking rocket engine don't ignite at that time, or sometimes it does, like it did with me and my brother. It went all the way across the field with no stick. The damn rocket engine hit him. He threw it off of himself onto me. It skids across my face, left a burn mark in my facial hair all the way across my face. I push it off of me, and then then finally it's over because the payload went off as soon as we hit the fuse. We've had that happen, that failure, a few times with just a small number of packs. So I'm like, no more of those, even though they were cheap. But they have that one dangerous failure I'm not comfortable with, and when they have that plastic tip on the top, that just makes it worse. It's right in your face, and it's throwing fucking shrapnel. Safety glasses is one thing that I would honestly recommend that all pyros use. And yeah, I know I don't like them either. Always fogging up on me and shit. But protect your eyes for sure, guys, if you're fucking with something like that. Or just take it off, because 99% of these rockets, that plastic cap is just fake anyway. I don't even know why they put it on there, to make it look better. Or the little silver ball, you just pull that subject right off. There's nothing inside of it. It's just a regular stick rocket. Yeah. That's what she said. I like how it's got stuff hanging on the wall like a little store in there. It is my little store. That was my goal. Now these rockets here, I gotta say they're pretty damn good actually. The motor's sufficient to get good altitude, good speed too. Those silver tips are just paper balls that are empty. They're just there for looks. Just pop them right off each one. Doesn't make a damn. You know how that crap is. But still decent rocket for the price. Cause pretty good. I don't remember the exact pack count, but I do remember they were $52, which wasn't bad. I think it was 18 packs, $52. And these painkillers here were 36 in a pack for 73. Now, I can't really say they're bad rockets, but I can't say they're good rockets either. In my opinion, unless I was just looking for something cheap to fill that role, I would avoid. But that's personal opinion. I think a test may be in order and see what you guys think. Not tonight, though. And tomorrow's Sunday, so I don't know. I went to my shoot site today, and I'm going to do a demo. I'm going to do a demo on the 12 gauge ammunition, and we're going to check its penetration rate versus the regular, buckshot up to full size. Show the differences and everything. and then still, try to make the point that this smaller round is more than enough to get your, job done or point across or whatever you had to do at the time, and safer if you're using it for home defense than a full-size shell. But I get to the shoot, so I lay everything out. I even think about what I want to say, because I want to say, if you're triggered by this or this or this, go fuck off, without saying go fuck off, And I was thinking about what I was going to say. And I was just like, well, if you're triggered by cigarettes, loud noises, cursing, explosives, firearms, or anything else that makes you feel like a man, please leave. I do not need your support. Had that laid out, everything, man. Realized I didn't have a fucking memory card. I lost my memory card somewhere in my pocket. And I just wonder where in town that I dropped it and what the fuck's on it. What the hell do people going to think when they pop it up? Hillbilly Pyro here. Uncut. Oh, shit. Hard to tell. I lose video cards at fireworks stores a lot too. Or I have. It seems to be a phenomenon when I'm otherwise, that favorite was there in Kentucky, and that old lady, I swear, I didn't know why she acted the way she did, but I had my camera out. I'm like, ma'am, you asked me if I filmed. No, you can't film. Why would you want to film? Who are you? And I'm like, whoa, what's going on, lady? I literally took the camera off and set it on the counter over there so she'd feel more comfortable, because I could tell her reaction was just weird. I'm like, here, lady, I'm putting it down. And I'm like, cool, I'm looking around. I said, well, where's the good stuff? Because I've done seen 2 or 3 different boomer rockets, a few, good items here or there. I'm like, they're just laying on the shelf. I don't sell that kind of stuff. That stuff's dangerous. People are going to get people hurt with that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. But I'm sitting there looking at, Fiery Dog brand. You can put that together. Rockets and all kinds of other assorted goodies just laying out in the open, and she's preaching to me about these products and how me looking for it's going to put me in jail. And I was like, lady, you could be right. I don't know. But I said, one thing I know for sure. And she looked at me and was like, what? I said, I don't give a damn. And she laughed. And she's like, my husband, he would have loved you. I'm like, yeah, probably. No doubt. I really think she had no idea what she had on the shelf. Her husband was the pyro that started the firework business, and he had passed away or something. But later on, when I talked about that experience to people from the area, they said that Phantom Fireworks and shit's been trying to put her out of business by filming her shit, and selling a few little good things here and there is the only thing keeping her alive right now, or afloat business wise, after her husband died. So I'm like, that's why she reacted that way to the camera, because Phantom has literally been sending people up there to fuck up her business and expose it. And this information's come firsthand from Phantom employees in the area, so it's for real. That's how dirty them fuckers are. You got an old widow that's trying to run her husband's business that they depended on all these years. Well, goddamn, we got to put her out of fucking business. Not only that, we're going to get her fined for thousands of dollars and maybe imprisoned her evil ass, What kind of company thinks like that? I mean, how much money could she possibly be taken away from? Her husband also had a 1-3 display company that I was interested in. That's what I wanted to see. Since the display fireworks were no longer going to be used because her husband was the one doing the shows, I was like, what have you got for sale over here? But she wasn't even giving me the time of day. But after I talked to people, I realized why the shit. Like, yeah, if I had Phantom trying to screw me, I'd probably be acting a little weird too towards people that come in with cameras. I always ask, not like a cell phone. I got a full size, big ass camera. Yeah, dirty bastards, man. It's like a TNT and the fucking Phantom can go dying on the dicks together. Two can die for $9.99. All you can eat dick fest. Shit, I've been awake too long. Start making dick fest commercials for Phantom and TNT. That'd be funny as fuck. Hack into the TV network and change their fucking commercials around to have their normal commercials, but have it dubbed when they go to talk. Here at Phantom, we're Dick Fest. And then he let it go back into normal 5 minutes. Dick Fest. People by them, did they say Dick Fest twice? And then right there, but yeah, Dick twice. That would be funny as fuck. I don't think it'd be worth the federal time, but it would be funny as fuck. I could do that too. I bet I could. Oh, it'd be a challenge, but I bet you I could do that somewhere. That would be funny as fuck. Some places handle delivery shit like Southport. Just to keep that kind of thing from happening. That'd be funny. Oh shit. That would be funny to have a commercial dubbed over and expose them for what they are. Put an old lady out of business. TNT. You want fireworks that suck? TNT. Do you want to buy from a business that's trying to destroy its own industry? TNT. Welcome back. You missed my TNT commercial, man. Don't know shit about fireworks, but still want to look good at the barbecue? Well, hell, I've always thought TNT was good shit. I'll buy some of that. That's what Martha said was good. I don't know. About 2 weeks ago, next to the pork chop over there on the countertop. Fireworks. Who the hell's got fire? You see fireworks? Oh, yeah, we're going to get some TNT. That's your average TNT buyer right there. Oh, God. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all both. All two of you, my buddies. So I don't have many subscribers, but I have very few supporters. But I know you two guys are two of them, and I do appreciate it, dudes. If y'all are anything I can ever do for you, just let me know. And I think I'm gonna get off of here and call her a night. You guys be safe. Nice talking to you, man. Guys, whoever in the hell's in here, take her easy and be safe.